Hey, this is Judgment Waits, and this is part 5 of my Halo 4 walkthrough. This is the third mission, all about the Forerunners. We're going to be meeting them, seeing their weapons, and checking them all out.
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs. Related to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us. Put me in the console.
Now, this mission is all about making contact with the Infinity. Unfortunately, there's a satellite causing some disturbance, so we have to take out 2 towers that are providing a shield for it.
Where's Infinity?
This is Requiem's core, all right. But Infinity is definitely not here. That satellite in the center is amplifying the ship's broadcasts like a relay.
Maybe we can use it to respond.
Perhaps. Those beams coming off it are creating the interference we've been experiencing. We'd have to take them out to contact Infinity.
Can you get us there?
Opening a gate to the first beam pylon. Pull me, and let's go.
This is the first pylon?
Negative. This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't mind hoofing it a little.
Now, when you get to this first area, you're about to have your first real contact with the aliens.
Contacts!
That was a crawler, and crawlers, think of them like wolves. They basically like to attack in packs. Make sure you're kind of careful when you go after them, because a lot of times they'll run away and kind of regroup, and then all of a sudden you'll have like 5 to 10 of them that you have to take on. I love the music that they're playing in this whole area, this whole mission.
And they're back! Coming down the walls!
Now, they're pretty easy to take out, especially with the Magnum, and you'll start with that. So just try to get headshots on them. I like how they turn into, I don't know, they kind of explode or disappear when you shoot them.
Those weren't the same things we saw in the terminus.
Similar cortical footprint as the tower AIs. They're connected, all right.
Alright, so that's our first alien weapon. That's the bolt shot. It's like a pistol. You can't aim down the sights with it or anything like that, so you just got to shoot it normally. Now, you can hold the trigger down, though, and charge the shot, and I'll show you that here in a minute. And we're about to have contact with the second type of alien.
Look out! Well, he's just a ray of sunshine, isn't he? From that peek under the hood, I'd say these constructs must be mimetic in nature.
Alright, so there's the second alien. That is called a knight, and there's different types of them. Some are more hand-to-hand, some of them, other ones are more like ranged. But here's some encounters with them. Now that is a watcher right there. That flying thing, it provides shields for the knight. It can revive them when they're dead. And it also, if you throw grenades at this guy, it'll actually throw the grenades back at you, so you gotta be careful. Always try and take out the watcher first, and then take out that guy. I did it in reverse order.
I've discovered something interesting about our new friends. When the big ones explode, that momentary flash we're seeing is actually a data purge.
Can you tap into it?
So far, I've pulled multiple strings referring to the big ones as Promethean Knights. Beyond that, though, things get a bit dense.
Alright, so this is a suppressor. It's kind of like an assault rifle on steroids. It shoots really fast. You can't aim down sights and shoot or anything like that, but it is a beast up close. Now you're going to find lots of these areas where, the alien weapons are. Make sure you pick them up. There's a new type of grenade there. That's called a pulse grenade. You kind of throw it and emits a field like, and then that field collapses and blows up. I didn't really care for them too much though. Now, if you see right there, a lot of times when you're shooting those knights and engage them, they'll teleport away. So it can be kind of a pain in the butt. You like run their shields all the way down and then they'll just teleport away. There's charging up that shot. You can charge it up and then take that guy out. But you got to be careful how you engage these guys. Take out the little creatures, take out the watchers, and then work on the knights. I didn't have too much luck getting a shot on anybody with that charged up weapon. There's a grenade though. But there he goes, teleporting away. Best bet is to get up close with the suppressor and take him out. Now there's the light rifle. Think of that as like your carbine, your battle rifle. Doesn't come with a lot of ammo, so you got to be careful. Does have that nice scope though, that you can aim down the sights. So I recommend using that light rifle and this suppressor.
The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon.
Here's the light rifle in action though. Try to get headshots obviously on those guys. You don't have to aim down sight, of course. Now here's the scatter shot. It's basically like a shotgun.
Chief, we won't be able to contact Infinity if we don't get to that pylon and take it down.
What's that distortion?
That's me. Something about moving through those portals is increasing the load on my systems.
Are you gonna be all right?
Don't worry. Held off rampancy this long, haven't I?
Now, if you haven't watched my videos, of course, Cortana is starting to degrade, so we're trying to get her back to Earth and her creator to help her out. But here's the shotgun in action, or the scatter shot. Of course, it's great up close and not really the greatest at a distance. I tend to prefer the suppressor though over that. There you see though that watcher providing that guy a shield, so that's what I was saying, you really got to take those things out first. Now for each tower that you have to take down, there's going to be like 3 areas that you have to shut down before you can get to it. So just go up to him, melee it. Make sure you check inside there. There's a place to refill your ammo and everything.
Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon.
So after you take those down, you want to head up to the top. There'll be more knights to get through.
Chief, look at this. That's Requiem. They're not inside at all. They're moving into orbit.
Captain Antigo will having any survivors of the Forward unto Dawn were approaching the last known location.
Did he say forward unto dawn?
They must have intercepted our distress beacon.
The beacon was pulled into Requiem with us. If they try to follow it,
They'll get caught in the gravity well. I'll keep trying to warn them. You just get that beam down. That's the beam control. It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
Fleet Tom Actual. We've detected a UNSC beacon coming from somewhere inside the planet.
They haven't hit the gravity well yet.
There's still too much interference to warn them. We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were.
Alright, so one half down, we gotta go get the other side. I'd recommend coming over here and changing out your shield to the auto sentry. I think it just plays well better with this level.
I was wondering why Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing here?
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
That can't be a coincidence.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The BattleNet's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon. Drop pods.
Alright, so when you're going for the second tower, the Covenant have joined, so there's going to be a three-way battle here going on. I'd take out the Knights first, and then take out the Covenant. Those seem like they're the harder ones to take out, so I like, you know, removing the biggest threat first, and then going for the easier threat. I'd recommend still using the light rifle and the suppressor. They seem to work really well together. You know, you can take these guys out at a range and then, you know, switch to your suppressor when you get up close and personal. But there's going to be multiple areas where you have to take on both. You can kind of let them dwindle each other down. They're usually kind of at a stalemate though, so you got to take action. There's the auto sentry. But you got to take action and usually, you know, kind of tip the balance in favor of one.
UNSC Infinity Survivor Forerunner to dawn. Reading a faint ISS tag near the planetary core. Do you read?
The planet's core? They know we're here. Infinity, this is UNSC AI Cortana. Do not approach Forerunner planet. Repeat, do not approach...
UNSC asset. Forerunner to dawn. We read you, but you're breaking up. Help. Increase speed by 27. Get us in there.
Negative, Infinity. Do not enter the planet.
If you can hear us, keep transmitting.
No! Chief, you've got to get that beam down now!
Now this is the second tower that we're taking out. You know, I didn't show you all of it just because it's the same as the first one. If you have trouble getting up to the second tower, there's a Banshee. There are a couple Banshees that you can just fly up there, and that's what I did.
Cortana to Infinity. Do you copy? Come in, Infinity. Interference is gone, but your suit's transmitter's not strong enough.
Move us up to the relay satellite.
Already done. Go. Once we're on the satellite, there's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant are moving towards the relay too.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would they care about a broadcast relay?
I'll handle them. You just find us that control node. How soon till Infinity hits the gravity well?
A minute or two max. The Covenant are making a push for something on the far side of the satellite.
Alright, so the shields are down. We need to take out the satellite. But before we can do that, we're going to have to go through these areas. And once again, the Covenant are fighting off against the Prometheans. Take out the Watchers first. After you do that, you're probably going to find some Covenant that you can shoot in the back right here. And then I'd recommend going up the left-hand side and kind of flanking the Covenant. Usually when you get over here, you can catch them by surprise and take them out with the melee. And here you get, once again, you get to see how these guys teleport away and can be really frustrating. Make sure you don't advance too far because there's usually more of them and you want to take them out one at a time. So kind of pull back, regroup, and then focus on taking out one of them instead of taking on 3 at once. Now some of the knights, usually the ones with those swords or like whatever, instead of teleporting away, they teleport right on top of you and try and take you out. So you got to be a little bit careful when they first teleport.
Gravimetric disturbance near the planetary entrance. Suggest altering approach vector 43K-750K-12K.
They're not diverting from the opening! Hurry, Chief!
Alright, so as you saw, we picked up the binary rifle. This thing is a beast. Think of it like the sniper rifle. Basically, it's 2 shots to take out a knight, or 1 shot to take out like a Covenant force. And it really doesn't even take a headshot to take out the Covenant force. Unfortunately, you don't get a lot of ammo with it, though. So after you take out these knights, you can just head back down here and pick up a light rifle. Now, I'm going to end this video here pretty soon. You do not want to miss the next video, though. Here, I get a nice execution. But in the next video, you're going to see something pretty awesome. I don't want to spoil it, though, so I'm going to keep it for a surprise, but it has to do with the satellite that we're trying to take down and everything like that. But it was pretty cool. Don't forget to check out all my videos, though, on this walkthrough. You know, I guess it's not totally a walkthrough because I too edit it, but I show you all the crucial things, you know, especially if somebody's talking or anything like that, so you can follow along with the story. You know, I just don't want to bore you with every little thing and everything like that. So hope you like this. If you got any questions or comments, make sure you leave them for me, and do me a favor, make sure you do not miss the very next video because it's pretty epic.
Something's not right.
We don't have time.
The pillars! Touch the pillars!